Yeah. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Before we proceed, please understand that this, my friends, let me take this out first. It's not financial advice. You are more than free to do whatever you like with your money, and so am I. Okay, so due to the fact that I'm driving right now, I cannot hold the phone at the same time and at the same time trying to take a sip of coffee. But you already know, okay? I don't need to say it. Everybody here already knows that everything, definitely everything, does better with Kaspa. Today we're about to do the same thing we do every day, okay? Only a few changes. A few changes are going to be like I won't be able to look at charts or prices in details. I will just show you again a screen on my position, and then you can see I won't be able to look at them and see what's going on there because I'm driving, okay? Safety first, understand? But yeah, today we're about to look at the market, see how the market has been performing for the past 24 hours, which again, everybody's still scratching their head, right? Everybody is still scratching their head because nobody understands what just happened. But yeah, in my millionaire journey, we know. We know, because I always tell you the opportunity is right there, right? If you want to take it, you do. If you don't want to take it, oh, it's up to you. Oh crap, Real Madrid is playing. But yet I can't watch the match because hey, I'm working and yeah, I gotta go meet a client and back and forth. So it is what it is. But anyways, today I know you guys already seen the news already. If you haven't, this is the deal. Okay? The Quant, like I told you guys, like you need to be able to be in front, right? When you see an opportunity, it's always better if you had that front seat. If you are sitting in front of everybody before everybody and their grandmama begins to get in it. You know what I mean? If you excuse me, if you get there before everybody, things are going to be way I don't know how to explain this. Things are going to be like out of proportion. That's what has been happening with every coin that we've talked about here. I know a lot of you are not that bullish with Jasmine, but if you think about how the Japanese people are behind Jasmine, that's what makes me so bullish on it. But on the other side of that, we do have Quant. We do have Quant and we do have Kaspa. Most of it, I'm much more bullish on Kaspa than anything else. But you have to understand this. A couple of hours ago, Europeans, they have already chosen they are going digital, like full digital. We're not talking about halfway or not. Banking digital, it is coming. And the closer we get to that, you are supposed to be asking yourself, how are they going to do this? A lot of people are talking about Chainlink. Oh, look at Chainlink. Look, man, Chainlink ain't going to be part of it. If you go look at the ISO 20022, that will tell you everything. Go read about it. Go read about it. And this is the reason why I was telling everybody, okay, I don't know about you, but I personally, I started buying Quant, okay, like crazy. And when we hit that $50, I was telling everybody like, hey, you need to get into Quant, because as we see right now, things are not like you think. Once we go digital, banking goes digital. I know right now price might not be the most attractive like everybody expects. I know that for sure. But time is coming. I'm telling you, it's about to get crazy. It's about to get crazy. And this is one thing that I started looking at it and I kept telling you that, hey, this one is not going to be the same as the other ones. I think time is coming when people or things are going to start decoupling from Bitcoin. That time is about to kick start. Because right now you see everyone who was bullish on Bitcoin, they have started to realize that Bitcoin is not what we were told it is. It's not that. We were told that, oh, peer-to-peer money. Nope, not that. Oh, store of value. Nope, not there. Everybody has started to realize this. But one thing you cannot deny is that things like Quant, once this ISO 20022 go live, the price is going to run. It's going to get crazy. Very crazy. I remember the first time when I told somebody that Quant based on the technology, based on what they're bringing to the table, Quant is a $5,000 coin. I do remember saying this, and everybody in that grandmama jumped on my neck like some vampires going after my blood. I do remember it. And now we're sitting here looking at it again. People are beginning to think, maybe he was not that wrong at all. Everybody has begun to look at it and be like, yep. Now I'm telling you, it would have been way better if you would have got into Quant when it was that $50, when I started beating the bandwagon about it, right? But nobody paid attention, which again, for me, it's okay. It's okay if you didn't want to pay attention. I mean, like, I am not your financial advisor anyway. You'd rather go ahead and believe in XRP, that's fine by me. People take risk at different level, right? The way I'm looking at it, yeah, I got an XRP at 14 cents. I'm good, okay? That same opportunity is what, when I started getting into Quant, that's what I was looking at. I'm getting at Quant at below $50. That's good, because when you look at it, if you look at it back then, they were still developing. They were still making everything straightforward. They were still working on a bunch of things. And me looking at it like that, I was like, okay, look at the market cap. Market cap was like what, 700 million? Like that. I think it was 500 million or so. It went up and it dropped. And I do remember people saying, yeah, look at it, it went to all-time high $400. It ain't gonna, like, when it comes back, it ain't gonna be like you think. Is that normally when assets do that, they usually collapse and they don't come back up. And they started naming a bunch of them. And I said, one, if you don't have use case, you are going to go down. Seriously, is that? There's no two ways about it. You guys also know, when I always tell you, like, you gotta peep at yourself. I mean, like, you gotta get out of that window. Get out of the picture for you to appreciate what the picture looks like. It's the same thing. Like, now people's eyes are beginning to open. Okay, it's not like it was before. Remember when the Inus came around? I think we talked about it here before. Anything that had an Inu in it was selling like hot dogs in a football match. Everything. Shiba Inu, yay! Everybody go put your money in it. Volt Inu, yay! That one I don't even know what happened to it. My grandma Inu, everything that had an Inu in it was selling. Right after that, what did we have? NFTs. Which again, I did not, even till today. You are going to excuse my ignorance, but even till today, I don't understand, how do NFTs get so much value? I don't get it. And because I don't understand that, I'm not putting my money in it. Okay? I'm going to be straightforward with you guys. But when I started reading about Quant, like I always tell you guys, you have to look at the team. Who is in that team? Their background, if you can find it, because when you don't know who was dealing in the team first, who created this coin on what reason, and you don't know anything about their background, that is the first ingredient for failure. And you are talking to someone who has been there, done that. So many coins that I can't complain. Okay, I made money with it, and some of them I got rock cool so many times. I told you that I used to be part of this group that as a VC, because you are holding their coin, they will tell you there's this coin coming out. You put some money in there, you make money, and you get out. A bunch of them. So yeah, as time went by, I started looking at things closely. My big lessons that I learned from that the Shinja coin, and then the Harambe coin, there's a bunch of them. I can tell you, I learned from it. Now, what I do is, you research, you find out the coin, you know what team, who is behind it, and then what can they accomplish. When you look at, okay, they say they are going to do this, and that, and you start looking at it closely. Is it practical? Can it be done? Okay, can it be done? And then you look at, okay, even if it can be done, is this going to be useful to people? Who is going to be able to use this? That's how I started when I started with Quant. They were talking about digital banking, money going on blockchain, this, they did. And I was like, wait a minute. We already have the SWIFT system. But okay, if they're going to compete with the SWIFT system, why should I put my money in it? You try to be as negative as possible and try to find the answers to convince yourself from that negativity. That's how I do my research. And the more I went through that, the better I learned. So like, okay, who is Gilbert Verdient? Oh my God, he really knows what he's talking about in the banking system. He really knows how useful it's going to be for banking to be on blockchain. You know? So yeah, I started following, I started accumulating Quant. And that's exactly right now, years later, everybody who accumulated Quant is about to reap the fruits of their labor. Trust me, they're about to do that because the law has been passed, the adoption has started, and now we do have November, I don't know exactly what day it is. We already know that everybody, it's not going to be something like, yes, I want to, or no, I don't want to. You have to be ISO 20022 compliant, whether you like it or not. And the easy way to this, like the picture I've been showing you guys, I'm driving like now, I could have shown it to you again. The picture I have been showing you guys over and over again, all that is set on Quant, and you cannot use that Quant over ledger if you don't hold any Quant and stake it. See what I'm telling you? It's about to be crazy, very crazy, that to the point I'm not saying the entire world can go on it. If Quant can even capture just 10% of the banking system, which again, it usually starts like that, right? It starts slow. Like not when you start to use something, not everybody gets on it. People start to get on it later, slowly, as they realize, like, okay, I think the mBridge is better than the Swift system. Oh my God, look at how fast it is going. Look at the benefits I'm getting from this. Look at, before you know it, everybody and their grandmama start talking about the mBridge. And as the popular as the mBridge gets, guess what? They need to get Quant. The more they get Quant and stake it, the less the supply becomes circulating and the higher the price starts to go. Easily, like I usually tell you guys, Bitcoin is 21 million. Quant is half of that. Quant is half of that. And then if you look at the market cap, look at the market cap of Quant, 1.4 billion. Do you imagine by the time Quant starts to hit that 100 million, 100 billion, or 200 billion, or 300 billion dollar market cap? Imagine you're holding it. And that is not even the biggest thing. I told you guys, I want to go from zero to a millionaire status, right? Now, if you hold a certain amount of Quant, like I've said here over and over, you are about to get you an insane amount of money, okay, as rewards. Imagine if you're just sitting there doing nothing but getting $60,000 a year just because you hold and stake your Quant. Did you get it? $60,000, that's somebody's yearly salary, and you are getting it for free. Money you can use to invest in something else, or go on a vacation, or maybe every year use that to pay your mortgage. And there is a lot of things you can do. And this is exactly when I tell you, this is my millionaire journey. And that's exactly what I'm about to do. You're holding 100 Quant, you'll be looking at something close to $40,000 to $60,000 a year. Because there is not enough Quant out there for everybody to hold. Trust me, it's about to go down. Now, people are looking at it and still laughing, still not understanding what's happening. People are looking at it like, I don't know what's going on. And just like I told you here earlier, I think a lot of coins are about to decouple from Bitcoin. And Quant might be one of them. Because even if Bitcoin price is going down, okay? Take this hypothesis, okay? Bitcoin price going down, for example, but Quant over ledger is getting used and people are buying and staking their Quant, the price is going to decouple. It's going to go. It's something that everybody and their grandmama is not looking at. Everybody's just busy looking at oh yeah, look at the entire crypto market is going down. Oh, this blah 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 blah. This is happening. And not just for Quant only. When you look at this thing, Kaspa is best suited to be the best block DAG or blockchain, whatever you want to call it, to run stable coins. Kaspa is way designed, better designed than this. You guys saw the other day when shit was going down, Ethereum fees were skyrocketing. They were a bottleneck. Network going down. I don't even want to include Solana, because Solana was crashing left and right. People transactions were stuck in there that they could not do anything about it. There is nothing you could have done, right? It is what it is. But sit there and wait. And you know, like when you are trading, even if let's say for example, price is going down. Okay, I close my order at let's say I'm trading Bitcoin, okay, and I cross my order around that 110,000. You know, it ain't go if the network is slow, they are not going to actually close it. You might get it closed, your order closed all the way down to 100,000 if the network cannot handle the traffic. We already know this. Okay, so those people hyping Solana, hyping Ethereum, doing all this stuff, they already knew that this, my friends, is not going to work. And everybody keep hyping them up. Hey, Solana ETFs. Hey, this one ETF. And the more you do that, they fail to tell you that is another way these guys are taking your money from you. They fail to tell you that. Everybody keep looking at it like, my God, don't you see what's going on with Bitcoin? Or what? Bitcoin price was doing exactly good before every government and everybody had their hands into that cookie jar. Bitcoin was doing perfectly good. There's no two ways about it. It was doing great. Until we started getting Michael Saylor doing this ETF thing, doing all this company, blah, blah, blah. All of a sudden, now you look at what's happening to Bitcoin. And supposedly, Bitcoin is supposed to be better than Solana, right? So those of you see how the price of Solana is already like shit in your mouth. Exactly what do you think will happen when Solana gets those ETFs? What do you think will happen? They are about to like use you for exit liquidity. That's exactly what's about to happen. Now, I know somebody will tell me, well, Kaspa is going to get there one day and they're going to have an ETF on it. Yes, of course, it's going to get there. Because as adoption increases, we start to get those kind of things too. Everywhere. Okay? But this is the surprise I'm trying to tell you. You want to pack your bags right now. You want to do that. You do not want to wait. Because let's be serious about this, okay? For example, I'm going to throw out a random number out there. Let's say Kaspa is trading at $10 or $20 before the ETFs. Those guys who are want to push for the ETFs, they are going to try to make sure that that price is like 10 or 20 times above normal price, right? So there you go. If you are holding, let's say 100,000 Kaspa at $10, that's $1 million, right? These guys come, they push the price above, let's say 50 times or 100 times. You are holding $100 million. So right now, it's up to you. Do you want to play this game with them, cash out and do whatever you want to do? Or are you going to keep holding? It's up to you. But one thing for sure, which again, I do not agree every time when people do this, try to compare Kaspa to Bitcoin, I don't agree to it. Because one, Kaspa has more use cases than Bitcoin. Kaspa is doing exactly what Bitcoin was supposed to be doing. Do you understand? So yeah, it is not, you are not going to be able to get the same, how do you say this? You are not going to get the same reaction when everything after all said and done begins to happen. You are not going to do it. Because first, once everybody realizes that, okay, this peer-to-peer money, Kaspa is actually filling it up. You know, Kaspa is actually doing this. Everybody's going to want to go into that camp. Everybody's going to want to be the one to be like, okay, I do not want to deal with Bitcoin. Because again, not just that peer-to-peer money situation. We already also know that one, the Bitcoin miners, they are shutting down. They are not, it's not sustainable. We already know that. So who is going to be maintaining the network? Because as many times as many miners begin to shut down, we also begin to see the hash rate drop, right? We begin to see the hash rate drop. You begin to see the security go down. And the day is coming when for Bitcoin to survive, they will have to either upgrade to something that can support a lot of transactions. And that, my friend, I don't know how they're going to do it. God forbid if they switch things and they go into proof of stake. That, my friend, is going to kill Bitcoin. So yeah, that day is coming. We're just going to sit here and wait, because Kaspa hasn't even started yet. Kaspa is still in development stages. Only Kaspa smart contracts are on. We are waiting for Igra Lab to go live, and then we are going to have Sparkle, which is actually what is the most important part of all these smart contracts. We're going to have those VPROCs going live. Okay, once that happens, again, you are going to see people start talking crap, because again, I want to see what they're going to see, what they're going to say once you begin to see Kaspa over there, okay, hitting that $1 trillion, $2 trillion, 3, 4, 5, 6. It starts to go up there. What are they going to say? That is when the real heat is going to come to Bitcoin, because now until this time, no any other asset has come close to Bitcoin at all. Nobody. Ethereum tried, but Ethereum has not been able to get to that market cap. It hasn't. And the worst part about it is that so many competition came out that robbed Ethereum out of that possibility. And it's still happening right now. So once Kaspa gets those wings, Kaspa gets to flow, you are going to understand what I'm talking about. What I'm trying to tell you here is, you want to get ahead of the curve, guys. You want to get ahead of everybody. I know the risk is higher. I'm not your financial advisor, and I'll keep saying it. It's a higher risk. The amount of risk tolerance that I have is not the same like you, but at least you want to get exposure to these coins before these things begin to happen. Like I'm telling you, it is not going to be that easy. No. But the day is coming when we're going to sit here and I'll look at Quant sitting at $5,000, maybe $10,000 or even higher. And we're going to sit here and I will be like, yep, I think I tried to tell you to get into Quant. That day is coming. We're going to sit here and you're looking at Kaspa at $10, $20, $30, $40, and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I should have done something. Why am I saying this? It's because when you think about it, Bitcoin was once 30 cents. People who were laughing about it, I posted it on X the other day. I said, why is it that people don't learn from the mistake they made with Bitcoin at 30 cents? Or even lower than that. I regret it every day, because I didn't find Bitcoin until it was a little bit above $1. And I regret it every day. Imagine you have put $5 grand into it, just like I'm putting money into Kaspa right now. You imagine how much money I would have had by this time. Again, so things are happening. People are not looking at it. A lot of people are just busy looking at the price instead of looking in front of them like, oh my God. The technology is a mixture of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, everything. It's like you're cooking something magical in one pot, and that pot is called Kaspa, and yet nobody's paying attention to it. Nobody. You're about to see it. I'm telling you, this is going to be amazing. Once the price of this asset starts to run, then you will realize what I'm trying to say. You need to be ahead of the curve before that train leaves. Because right now everybody's looking at Kaspa 5 cents, yeah, whatever. Once Kaspa starts to go above 50 cents, $1, okay, you are going to hear, okay, now you got my attention. But which is best? Getting into Kaspa at $1 or getting into Kaspa at 5 cents? Which is best? You decide. I'm telling you, you need to be in front of that sit before everybody and their grandmama starts to realize, hey, there is money to be made over there. Once you do that, yeah, you are welcome. Okay, I don't know who your financial advisor is, but you need to talk to them. Let them look at it. And once, if you decide to get it, like I always say, 10,000 Kaspas. You don't believe Kaspa will get it, right? Just buy 10,000 Kaspas and buy you 20 Quants. Throw them in a safe and forget about them till, let's say, 2028 or 2029. And then you come back here and talk to me. Okay? Although I think way before that, you are going to see this price action run like mad. You're about to see. Okay. Anyways, now let's go right quick. Let's go look at the market. Let's see how the market has been performing. Okay. I'm just gonna put on the screen and trying to read some of it because, as I say, you guys know I'm driving, right? So look at this. So yeah, I'm driving. As a manager of my job, I have to meet a client and go back to work. There's a lot of things going on. So yeah, that's why I haven't been able to stop all day. Been in and out, working up and down. But hey, something I want to do. I'm not complaining about it. Okay. Anyways, now let's go look at the market. Let's see how the market has been performing for the past 24 hours. And let's see here, my good friend Crypto Bubbles. Let's see. See what I'm talking about? Money is not going to trickle down. Utility coins, that's where your money is. You need to follow utility coins. But anyways, yeah, it's up to you, right? Some people are going to tell you one, others are going to tell you whatever they want to say. But me, again, utility coins, that's where you need to look. Okay, now let's start first with King Kaspa. KAS, King Kaspa. For the past hour, we are down 0.3%, 0.2% up on the day, 6% down on the week, 34.3% down on the month, and 54.2% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $1.43 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $33.82 million. Yeah, that volume is kind of low. We know when Kaspa is actually trading, usually go around at 100 and something million dollars for every 24 hours. Okay, now let's go look at Quant, QNT, the banker's coin, and the coin a lot of people love to hate. Okay, let's see what's going on here. For Quant, the same thing. Okay, 0.4% down the last hour, 0.3% up on the day, 2.5% down on the week, 25% down on the month, and 37.4% up on the year, sitting at the market cap of $1.16 billion and a 24 hours traded at $11.56 million. Wow, guys, something is coiling. Look at those volumes, they are very low. Something is coiling up. Okay, anyways, now let's go look at Cubic. Let's see what's going on. They're still fighting with Monero. Cubic still fighting with Monero in that war camp. Let's see. For the past hour, we are still down 0.6%, 1.4% down on the day, 14% down on the week, 34.4% down on the month, and 20.7% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $151.41 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $2.45 million. Yeah. Yep. I'm still waiting. I told you guys yesterday I want to enter a position on this coin. Okay, now let's go look at Jasmine, the Japanese Bitcoin. JAS. What we got going on? Oh crap! See, I'm trying to drive and look for this. Okay, let's go. JAS. There you go. Japanese Bitcoin. Come on, stop hiding. What we got here is 0.4% down the last hour, 0.2% up on the day, 5.9% down on the week, 24.5% down on the month, and 42.6% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $485.57 million and the 24 hours volume traded at $21.27 million. Again, that volume, man, these volumes are very suspicious. Something is brewing, guys. Something is brewing here. Unfortunately, I cannot look at the charts, but guys, something is brewing. Man, now okay, let's go look at Jonathan's pet turtle, which he called Bitcoin. I call it the orange guy. Okay, the same method. Look at that. The same thing, just like the coins we just looked at. On the hour, we are down 0.1%, 0.5% up on the day, 1% down on the week, 8.6% down on the month, and 58.4% up on the year, sitting at a market cap of $2.20 trillion and a 24 hours volume traded at $25.33 billion. Guys, seriously, you have got to look at this. Look at those volumes. Just yesterday, Bitcoin was trading at, I think it was $80 billion. That is right now, look at it. Like the volume just dried up. Something is not right. And I think this thing is about to explode. I mean, like really head up very high. But anyways, yeah, let's go look at my positions right quick, okay? Because unfortunately, like I told you guys, I'm driving, one hand on the phone and the other hand on the steering wheel, and also trying to pay attention on the road, okay? But anyways, let's go look at my positions. Before we do that, I always tell you guys, please do not get into leverage trading if you don't know what you're doing, okay? Leverage trading, my friends, is the easiest way you can lose your money, and I cannot stop emphasizing this. But if you're still interested in getting there, guys, you can down below I do have the links: Bydfi, Phemex, Margex, and Wix exchange. Once you sign up, meet their deposit requirements, and they are going to give you free money. As soon as you get the free money, my friends, all you got to do, okay, take $20 out and practice how to open up a trade, how to close a trade, partial closing on trailing stop losses, complete stop loss. All those things you need, my friends, you need to practice. How would you know you got better? Like, number one, if you can turn $20 into 40, 40 into 80, 80 into 160, and so on and so forth, then yes, you are ready. But until you can do that, please just keep on practicing, because if you don't, yeah, Reg City always, my friends, always has room for one more. And as always, I usually say, I hope you are not that one more. I hope you're not. So please, you better be careful. And for those of you who want to learn how to trade on stocks and ETFs, bonds and stuff like that, down below I also have a link for Acorn. Acorn, once you follow that link and sign up, they are going to give you $5. It's not a big thing, but hey, it's an investment journey, and you could start working with that. I'm using Acorn to teach my son, my kid, how to invest, okay? Because it will be something that I would be so happy if my son could be 20 years old and then either financially free or close to being financially free. You know, that's something. Because I don't know what parent want their children to go through what they went through. I don't want mine to do. I want my son to learn values from the get-go. He's 9 years old right now, and I'm glad. I mean, like, I am so happy with his progress. Other kids, they get allowance, they want to go get candy, they want to go get video games and all that stuff. My son, he's busy trying to build his portfolio. That's what he's trying to do, and I'm glad I'm doing that. I'm glad he's doing it. Okay, so yeah, that's one thing I am doing. I hope you're doing the same, and I hope either yourself or you're teaching your next generation how to be financially free or financially stable, right? Anyways, now let's go look at my positions right quick. Okay, let's start first. I won't be able to look at them, but hey, I'm just going to pause a little bit, and you can go ahead and look at them before I switch over. Let's start with my Bydfi. You guys know there I am trading King Kaspa, okay, and Quant. Today, as you guys can see, my overall is sitting at $5,500 approximately, right? Now, if you go look at my contracts, you can see I can't really try to look at it because I'm driving, right? So I'm just going to let you take a look at it. I'm still having them open. Like I said, something is about to happen. And one thing you will notice when you look at my position is that I trade at 50x. And not just that, I don't use stop losses. I just trade, okay? That's me. Please do not do this if you don't know what you're doing, because you're going to lose a lot of money, okay? Now, let's go look at Phemex. On Phemex, I still have just one position, which is Kaspa. Right now, that position, my overall is sitting at $1,700, or approximately something like that, okay? And if you look at the contract, which I have on Kaspa there, is you can see, I can look at it, but I think we're up to on $200 or $300 or something like that, as you can see, right? The same thing. I am busy waiting. I will open another position on it sometime this week or next week or so. I will open one, but so far it is doing pretty good. And just like the other one, you already know. Okay, 50x, no stop loss. That's me. That's the way I trade, right? Anyways, last but not the least, we're going to look at Wix Exchange. On Wix Exchange, I am trading also just King Kaspa, which is something that you guys already know. Okay, I opened this position as soon as the market crashed. Right now, let's refresh that right quick. I am sitting at $381 approximately, okay? And when we look at, yeah, we just broke even. Okay, I tried to peep at it, except that I had to go back. Just broke even, which again is looking good. Anyways, if you see, you can also pause it and look. I am only, I'm also trading at 50x. 50x, no stop loss. That's where I trade. Okay. Now let's go look at my son's account. Okay, his Acorn account. Let's see how that one is going. And let's see. Okay, I know the other day the other guy was like, but that's your name. Yes, it's my name because he's 9 years old and he's not allowed. He can't open that account yet. So I open it for him on my name. Okay, as you can see, he's up there. $401. Wow, I'm glad. I'm very happy to see him doing this. I'm glad. I want to see what it will look like when he's 20 years old. You understand? If you look at his portfolio, what he got, the stocks and everything, man, I can't face it. 2.84% up. So yeah, we are good. We are very, very good, guys. I like this, okay? Unless, you know, they say the apple doesn't fall far from a tree, and you can see it. He's actually following his dad's footsteps. Hopefully, not hopefully, he will become better than me, okay? Financially. He will become better than me because everything I'm doing right now is so that one day I will hand this hat to him, and he will take it to my next generation, like my grandkids, okay? I told you, I did not come from a millionaire family, but I will be damned to make sure that a millionaire family comes from me. It's that simple. There are no two ways about it. Okay? Anyways, guys, that being said, I am so happy you was here today. Thank you for watching my videos. Okay? Don't forget, I am trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers. Don't forget to also like and comment. I am interested in knowing what you think about what we spoke about today. I read every comment, I do. And most of the time I do reply to every comment too. So yeah, I do it. And also don't forget to share so that other millionaire-minded attitude like you and yours truly, we all can see these videos and the family can grow. Until I see you in my next one, please, take very good care of yourself, okay? Bye-bye. Oh la la.